Welcome to Talk in English.
What brings you here today?
I'm here today because I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately and thought it would be a good idea to get checked out.
Can you tell me about your symptoms?
Well, I've been experiencing some fatigue and joint pain recently, and I've also noticed changes in my appetite.
How long have you been experiencing these symptoms?
These symptoms have been going on for about a month now.
Have you had any recent injuries or accidents?
No, I haven't had any recent injuries or accidents.
Are you feeling any pain or discomfort?
Yes, I am feeling some discomfort, especially with the joint pain.
Where is the pain located?
The pain is mainly located in my knees and wrists.
Have you noticed any swelling or redness?
I haven't noticed any swelling or redness around the painful areas.
Are you running a fever?
No, I haven't had a fever.
Have you been coughing or sneezing?
I have been coughing occasionally, but it's not severe.
Do you have a sore throat?
Yes, I do have a sore throat.
Have you been nauseous or vomiting?
Thankfully, I haven't been nauseous or vomiting.
Are you having trouble breathing?
I haven't had trouble breathing, fortunately.
Have you lost weight recently?
I don't think I've lost any weight recently.
Are you allergic to any medications?
I'm not allergic to any medications.
Are you currently taking any medications?
I'm not currently taking any medications.
Do you have any underlying medical conditions?
I do have a history of arthritis, but no other underlying medical conditions.
Have you had any surgeries in the past?
I had knee surgery a few years ago, but nothing recent.
Are you a smoker or do you drink alcohol regularly?
I don't smoke, and I only drink alcohol occasionally.
Have you been in close contact with anyone who is sick recently?
I haven't been in close contact with anyone who's been sick recently.
Have you traveled abroad recently?
No, I haven't traveled abroad recently.
Is there a family history of this illness?
There's no family history of these symptoms.
Have you tried any home remedies or over-the-counter medications?
I've tried over-the-counter pain relievers for my joint pain, but they didn't help much.
Are you feeling dizzy or lightheaded?
I have felt a bit dizzy at times.
Have you noticed any changes in your vision or hearing?
I haven't noticed any changes in my vision or hearing.
Are you feeling fatigued or weak?
Yes, I've been feeling quite fatigued and weak.
Have you noticed any changes in your bowel movements or urine color?
My bowel movements have been irregular, and my urine color seems normal.
Do you have any rashes or skin abnormalities?
I don't have any rashes or skin abnormalities.
Are you experiencing joint pain?
Yes, I'm experiencing joint pain, as I mentioned earlier.
Are you sexually active and practicing safe sex?
I am sexually active, but I practice safe sex.
Have you been tested for sexually transmitted infections?
I haven't been tested for sexually transmitted infections recently.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations?
I believe I'm up to date on my vaccinations.
Are you pregnant or could you be pregnant?
No, I'm not pregnant.
Are you currently breastfeeding?
I'm not currently breastfeeding.
Have you had any issues with your menstrual cycle?
I haven't had any issues with my menstrual cycle.
Are you experiencing any urinary tract symptoms?
I haven't had any urinary tract symptoms.
Have you made any recent changes to your diet or exercise routine?
I haven't made significant changes to my diet or exercise routine.
Are you under significant stress or dealing with emotional difficulties?
I have been under some stress and dealing with emotional difficulties lately.
Do you have a preferred pharmacy for prescription medications?
I usually go to the pharmacy in town for my medications.
Are you covered by any health insurance?
Yes, I do have health insurance.
Have you ever had a reaction to anesthesia or pain medications?
I've never had a reaction to anesthesia or pain medications.
Have you been diagnosed with any chronic illnesses?
I haven't been diagnosed with any chronic illnesses.
Are you experiencing changes in your appetite?
My appetite has decreased recently.
Is there a history of heart disease in your family?
There is a history of heart disease in my family.
Are you having any chest pain or discomfort?
Fortunately, I'm not experiencing any chest pain or discomfort.
Have you had any recent falls or injuries?
No recent falls or injuries.
Are you taking any herbal supplements or vitamins?
I'm not taking any herbal supplements or vitamins.
Do you have any dietary restrictions or food allergies?
I don't have any dietary restrictions or food allergies.
Are you experiencing difficulty swallowing?
I'm not experiencing difficulty swallowing.
Have you noticed any changes in your memory or cognitive abilities?
I haven't noticed any changes in my memory or cognitive abilities.
Are you feeling anxious or depressed?
I have been feeling a bit anxious and down lately.
Have you had any recent dental issues?
Thankfully, I haven't had any recent dental issues.
Are you experiencing any numbness or tingling in your limbs?
Fortunately, I haven't experienced any numbness or tingling in my limbs.
Have you had any recent headaches or migraines?
No, I haven't had any recent headaches or migraines, thankfully.
Are you having trouble sleeping?
I'm not having trouble sleeping at the moment.
Have you had any changes in your hearing or taste?
There haven't been any changes in my hearing or taste that I've noticed.
Are you experiencing abdominal pain or discomfort?
I'm not experiencing any abdominal pain or discomfort currently.
Have you had any recent infections or illnesses?
I haven't had any recent infections or illnesses, thankfully.
Are you currently taking any long-term medications?
I'm not currently taking any long-term medications.
Do you have a history of substance abuse?
No, I don't have a history of substance abuse.
Are you experiencing balance or coordination problems?
I'm not experiencing any balance or coordination problems.
Have you had any recent X-rays, MRIs, or other tests?
I haven't had any recent X-rays, MRIs, or other tests.
Are there specific illnesses or conditions you're concerned about?
Currently, there aren't any specific illnesses or conditions I'm concerned about.
Are you open to exploring alternative or holistic treatments?
I'm open to exploring alternative or holistic treatments if necessary.
Have you been dealing with any major stresses in your life?
Thankfully, I haven't been dealing with any major stressors in my life recently.
Are you interested in preventive health measures?
Yes, I am interested in preventive health measures.
Do you have a primary care physician or regular health care provider?
Yes, I do have a primary care physician.
Have you been hospitalized in the past year?
I haven't been hospitalized in the past year.
Are you on disability or medical leave from work?
I'm not on disability or medical leave from work.
Are you noticing changes in your skin color?
I haven't noticed any changes in my skin color.
Have you noticed any changes in your hair or nails?
There haven't been any changes in my hair or nails that I've noticed.
Are you experiencing digestive issues?
No, I'm not experiencing digestive issues currently.
Have you had any problems with your sense of smell?
I haven't had any problems with my sense of smell.
Are you having mood swings or emotional fluctuations?
Thankfully, I'm not having mood swings or emotional fluctuations.
Are you experiencing changes in your sexual function?
No, I'm not experiencing changes in my sexual function.
Are you having allergy symptoms?
I'm not having allergy symptoms at the moment.
Have you had any recent dental procedures or oral health concerns?
No recent dental procedures or oral health concerns to report.
Are you showing symptoms of a cold or flu?
I'm not showing symptoms of a cold or flu.
Have you had any recent eye problems or vision changes?
There haven't been any recent eye problems or vision changes.
Are you experiencing muscle or joint stiffness?
I'm not experiencing muscle or joint stiffness currently.
Do you have any questions or concerns about your health?
No specific questions or concerns about my health at the moment.
Can you provide more details about your pain?
Regarding my pain, it's actually not applicable as I'm not experiencing any pain.
How would you rate the severity of your symptoms on a scale of 1 to 10?
Since I'm not experiencing any symptoms, I can't rate their severity on a scale.
Have you noticed any specific triggers for your symptoms?
There are no specific triggers for symptoms since I don't have any.
Do your symptoms come and go, or are they constant?
Fortunately, I don't have any symptoms to report, so they are not coming and going or constant.
Have you tried any home remedies that provided relief?
I haven't needed to try any home remedies because I'm symptom-free.
Are you experiencing any difficulty with daily activities due to your symptoms?
I'm not experiencing difficulty with daily activities due to symptoms since I don't have any.
Have you had similar symptoms in the past?
I haven't had similar symptoms in the past.
Have you been in contact with anyone with a similar illness?
I haven't been in contact with anyone with a similar illness.
Are you taking any over-the-counter medications currently?
I'm not currently taking any over-the-counter medications.
Have you had any recent changes in your weight?
There haven't been any recent changes in my weight.
Have you noticed any changes in your sleep patterns?
My sleep patterns haven't changed recently.
Are there any specific foods or activities that worsen your symptoms?
Fortunately, there are no specific foods or activities worsening non-existent symptoms.
Have you traveled to any areas with infectious diseases recently?
I haven't traveled to areas with infectious diseases recently.
Are you aware of any environmental factors that might be contributing to your symptoms?
I'm not aware of any environmental factors contributing to symptoms, as I don't have any.
Are you experiencing any changes in your mental state or mood?
My mental state and mood are stable and unchanged.
Have you had any recent accidents or traumas?
I haven't had any recent accidents or traumas.
Are you currently using any medical devices or equipment?
I'm not currently using any medical devices or equipment.
Have you noticed any changes in your voice or speech?
There haven't been any changes in my voice or speech.
Are you experiencing any changes in your bladder or bowel habits?
There are no changes in my bladder or bowel habits to report.
Is there anything else you think is important for me to know about your condition?
Since I don't have any symptoms or conditions to discuss, there's nothing else to add.
Have you had any recent travel-related illnesses or exposures?
Fortunately, I haven't had any recent travel-related illnesses or exposures.
Are you currently experiencing any unusual headaches or migraines?
Thankfully, I'm not currently experiencing any unusual headaches or migraines.
Are you taking any over-the-counter medications or supplements?
No, I'm not taking any over-the-counter medications or supplements at the moment.
Do you have a family history of heart disease or cancer?
Yes, there is a family history of heart disease, but no history of cancer.
Are you experiencing any numbness or tingling in any part of your body?
I haven't experienced any numbness or tingling in any part of my body.
Have you had any recent dental procedures or issues?
I haven't had any recent dental procedures or issues, thanks for asking.
Are you experiencing any changes in your bowel habits?
My bowel habits have been normal without any noticeable changes.
Do you have a history of high cholesterol or blood pressure?
I do have a history of high blood pressure but not high cholesterol.
Are you experiencing any unusual swelling in your extremities?
Luckily, I'm not experiencing any unusual swelling in my extremities.
Have you had any recent falls or injuries?
No recent falls or injuries to report.
Are you experiencing any problems with balance or coordination?
My balance and coordination are currently fine, no problems there.
Are you experiencing any changes in your sense of taste or smell?
Fortunately, I haven't noticed any changes in my sense of taste or smell.
Are you currently on any specialized diets, example, gluten-free, vegan?
I'm not currently on any specialized diets like gluten-free or vegan.
Have you noticed any changes in your hair or nails?
There haven't been any noticeable changes in my hair or nails.
Are you experiencing any difficulty swallowing or speaking?
I'm not experiencing any difficulty with swallowing or speaking.
Do you have a history of any mental health conditions, example, depression, anxiety?
I have a history of anxiety, but it's currently well managed.
Have you had any recent exposure to infectious diseases, example, COVID-19?
I haven't had any recent exposure to infectious diseases like COVID-19.
Are you experiencing any problems with urination, example, frequency, pain?
Thankfully, I don't have any problems with urination. Everything seems normal.
Are you using any assistive devices, example, hearing aids, walking cane?
No, I'm not using any assistive devices like hearing aids or a walking cane.
Have you ever had any adverse reactions to vaccinations or immunizations?
I haven't had any adverse reactions to vaccinations or immunizations in the past.
Have you seen a doctor recently?
Yes, recently I fell ill. I felt unwell with symptoms like fever and a sore throat, so I went to see a doctor.
Where do you usually go for medical care, a hospital or a clinic?
Normally, I prefer to go to a hospital for medical treatment because they have more medical equipment and specialist doctors who can perform additional tests and diagnostics.
Do you prefer seeing a specific type of doctor, like a family physician, internist, or specialist?
I prefer seeing a family doctor because they have a better understanding of my medical history and overall health, and they can provide comprehensive medical advice. However, sometimes, for specific health issues, I also visit specialist doctors.
Have you been to the dentist lately? When was your last dental checkup?
Yes, I regularly visit a dentist, usually every 6 months. My last dental checkup was 2 months ago, just for a routine cleaning and examination.
Do you have health insurance, and does it cover your medical expenses?
Yes, I have medical insurance that covers most of my medical expenses, including doctor visits, medications, and tests.
What was the reason for your last doctor's visit or medical appointment?
The most recent doctor's visit was due to a fever and sore throat. The doctor told me it could be a cold or throat infection and prescribed some medication to relieve the symptoms.
Do you typically make appointments in advance when you need medical care?
Yes. I typically make appointments in advance to ensure I can see the doctor at a suitable time without waiting for too long.
Do you get nervous about going to the doctor, especially when you see needles or medical equipment?
Sometimes, I do get anxious about going for medical treatment, especially when injections or medical procedures are involved. But I understand it's for my health, so I still go.
Do you find waiting times at hospitals or clinics to be too long?
Sometimes, I find the waiting time at hospitals or clinics to be too long, especially during busy periods. But I understand that doctors may need more time to attend to urgent cases.
Do you feel that doctors usually spend enough time listening to your concerns?
I believe most doctors take enough time to listen to my questions and provide necessary advice. However, at times, doctors may be in a hurry, which can limit the time available for consultation.
Do you often self-diagnose by searching for health information online?
Yes, I often research health information on my own and make preliminary diagnoses. But I also know I'm not a doctor, so I eventually consult a healthcare professional for confirmation.
Have any of your family members sought medical care recently?
Yes, my family members have had recent medical checkups. My parents have recently been vaccinated and undergo regular health screenings.
Have you ever taken prescription medication, and if so, for what reason?
Yes, I have taken prescription medication before, mainly for a common cold or other short-term health issues. The prescribed medication helped me recover faster.
Are you familiar with alternative medical treatments like traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, or massage therapy?
Yes, I've heard about alternative medical therapies like traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and massage therapy. Sometimes, I consider trying these methods to improve my health issues.
Do you follow your doctor's advice regarding diet, exercise, or medications?
Yes, I follow the doctor's advice, including diet, exercise, and medication. I believe these recommendations are crucial for maintaining good health.
Do you have a history of drug allergies?
So far, I have no history of drug allergies, but I would inform the doctor about any allergies to ensure the safety of prescribed medications.
Do you undergo regular checkups? If so, why?
Yes, I undergo regular checkups, usually once a year. This helps in early detection of potential health issues and timely intervention.
How important do you consider preventive medicine to be?
I think preventive medicine is very important as it can help us avoid some potential health problems, reduce healthcare costs, and improve our quality of life.
Have you ever had mental health issues, and did you seek professional help?
I currently don't have any mental health issues, but I know that if needed, I can seek professional help. Mental health is equally important as physical health.
Have you ever had an accident or injury that required immediate medical attention?
Fortunately, I haven't experienced any unexpected injuries requiring urgent medical attention, but I understand that such situations can happen anytime.
Do you worry about the cost of medical care?
Yes, I am concerned about the cost of medical treatment. Medical expenses can be a burden, especially for those without health insurance.
Do you believe your health insurance adequately covers your medical expenses?
I believe my health insurance covers some of my medical expenses, but there are still some additional costs I need to manage, so I'm cautious about healthcare expenses.
Do you have a primary care physician? How did you choose them?
Currently, I don't have a family doctor, but if needed, I would seek advice from friends or family members to choose a suitable doctor.
Did your most recent doctor provide an accurate diagnosis of your condition?
The most recent doctor I visited correctly diagnosed my condition, and their treatment plan effectively helped me recover.
Do you have any chronic illnesses that require ongoing treatment?
So far, I don't have any chronic diseases requiring regular treatment, but I will continue with regular checkups to ensure I maintain good health.
How important do you think the cleanliness of medical facilities is?
I believe the cleanliness of medical facilities is crucial as it affects the health and safety of patients. A clean environment helps prevent infections and disease transmission.
How do you handle rising healthcare costs?
I take some measures to address rising healthcare costs, including purchasing health insurance, getting regular checkups for early problem detection, and seeking discounts and subsidies for medical expenses.
Have you ever had to seek emergency medical care?
Fortunately, I haven't had any experiences of seeking medical attention in emergency situations, but I know it's essential to seek prompt medical care to prevent worsening of conditions in such cases.
Are you concerned about medical errors?
Yes. I am concerned about medical errors as they can have serious consequences for patients' lives and health. I believe healthcare institutions should take more steps to reduce the occurrence of medical errors.
Do you think healthcare varies significantly between different countries?
I think there are differences in healthcare between different countries, including healthcare systems, availability of medical equipment, and accessibility of healthcare services.
Have you heard of telemedicine services, such as video consultations with doctors?
Yes, I've heard of telemedicine services, such as video medical consultations. I believe it's a convenient way to obtain medical advice, especially when it's not possible to visit a hospital or clinic in person.
Would you be willing to try telemedicine services?
I would be willing to try telemedicine services, especially for common health issues, as it can save time and costs.
How do you see the differences between natural remedies and modern medicine?
The difference between natural therapy and modern medicine lies in their methods and philosophies. Natural therapy often emphasizes using natural methods like herbs, nutrition, and physical therapies to treat diseases, while modern medicine focuses on medical interventions like drugs and surgeries.
Do you regularly measure your health indicators like blood pressure or blood sugar?
Yes, I regularly monitor my health indicators, such as blood pressure and blood sugar. It helps me keep track of my health status.
What's your favorite healthcare profession?
I don't have a favorite healthcare profession because different specialties are essential for different health issues.
Do you believe there's a connection between health and happiness?
I believe there is a strong connection between health and happiness because health is a crucial component of happiness. Good physical health enables us to enjoy life and pursue our goals and dreams.
Do you have any specific dietary or exercise habits for disease prevention?
Yes, I have some specific dietary and exercise habits to prevent diseases, like increasing my intake of vegetables and fruits and engaging in regular physical activity.
How concerned are you about the reliability of health information online?
I am very concerned about the reliability of health information because there is a lot of false or inaccurate information circulating on the internet. I consult reputable medical websites and seek advice from professional doctors.
Do you think the healthcare system needs reform?
I believe the healthcare system needs reform to improve the accessibility and quality of healthcare services, reduce healthcare costs, and simplify unnecessary paperwork and complex processes.
Are you worried about infectious diseases like the flu or COVID-19?
Yes, I am concerned about infectious diseases, especially during outbreaks like the flu and COVID-19. I take preventive measures such as getting vaccinated and maintaining personal hygiene to reduce the risk of infection.
Have you ever had addiction issues, like smoking, drinking, or caffeine consumption?
I don't have any addictive habits like smoking, drinking, or excessive caffeine consumption. But I understand that quitting these habits can be beneficial for one's health.
Do you consider mental health as important as physical health?
Yes, I believe that mental health is just as important as physical health. Mental health issues can have a significant impact on the quality of life, so they require attention and treatment.
Have you thought about organ donation?
I have considered organ donation because it can save lives and help those in need of organ transplants.
Do you think drug abuse is a serious health issue?
I consider drug abuse to be a serious health issue that not only harms individuals' health, but also has negative societal consequences. Preventing and treating drug abuse is crucial.
How do you cope with work-related stress and its impact on your health?
Yes, I take measures to mitigate the impact of work-related stress on my health, including regular exercise, meditation, and seeking support.
Do you think healthcare has become too commercialized?
I believe that healthcare is somewhat commercialized, which can lead to some people being unable to afford high healthcare costs. I hope to see more policies and measures to ensure healthcare accessibility.
Do you believe home healthcare is an effective healthcare solution?
Home care can be an effective healthcare solution, especially for those in need of long-term care. It can provide medical care and support in a home environment.
Have you heard of alternative therapies like yoga or meditation?
Yes, I've heard of alternative therapies like yoga and meditation. These methods can help people relax physically and mentally and improve their health.
What do you think is the best way to maintain good health?
I think the best way to maintain health is through a comprehensive approach, including a healthy diet, moderate exercise, sufficient sleep, stress reduction, and regular checkups.
Do you follow a special diet, like vegetarianism, gluten-free, or low-carb?
Currently, I don't have any specific dietary habits, but I adjust my diet based on my health needs.